Hi, welcome to your channel. Today is the second day of 12th chapter, that is how scientists use the subconscious mind. Let's start. How to receive guidance from your subconscious. When you have to make what you think will be difficult decision, or when you fail to see the solution to your problem, begin at once to think constructively about it. If you are fearful and worried, you are not really thinking. True thinking is fear free from fear. Here are the steps of a simple technique you can use to receive guidance on any subject. Quiet the mind and still the body. Till the body relax, it has to obey you. It has no volition, initiative, or self conscious intelligence. Your body is an emotional disk that records your beliefs and impressions. Mobilize your attention, focus your thought on the solution to your problem. Try to solve it with your conscious mind. Think how happy you would be about the perfect solution, since the feeling you would have if the perfect answer were yours now. Let your mind play with this mood of happiness and contentment in a relaxed way, then drop off to sleep. When you awaken, if you do not have the answer, get busy with something else. While you are preoccupied with something else, it is possible that the answer will pop into your mind. In receiving guidance from the subconscious mind, the simply way is the best. Here is an illustration. I once lost a valuable ring that was a family heirloom. I looked everywhere for it, but it was nowhere to be found. I was worried and distressed by the loss. That night, I talked to my subconscious mind in the same way that I would talk to anyone before dropping off to sleep. I said to it, "You know all things, you know where that ring is, and you know, reveal to me where it is." In the morning, I woke up suddenly with these words ringing in my ear. Asked Robert. This seemed very strange to me. The only Robert I could think of offhand um, was the 9-year-old son of my next door neighbors. Why should he know anything about the location of my ring? However, I followed the inner voice of intuition. I found Robert in his yard and described the ring to him. "You haven't seen it, have you?" I asked. "Oh, sure," he replied. "I found it in the bushes yesterday when I was playing hide and seek. I didn't know whose it was, so I took it inside and put it on my desk. I was going to put up a sign about it, but I forgot." The subconscious mind will always answer you if you trust it. His subconscious revealed the location of his father's will. Hugo R. was a young man who attended my lectures in Los Angeles. He told me of his experience with the power of the subconscious mind. His father had died suddenly, apparently leaving no will. However, his sister told him that their father had once mentioned making his will and told her that he had done his best to make it fair to everyone. Hugo realized that if his late father were ruled to have died intestate intestate without a will. The property will be divided up according to rules made by the state. It was no likely that this would fit their father's desire. Moreover, legal fees would consume much of the estate. He and his sister looked everywhere, but they could not locate the will. They began to wonder whether the will existed at all. Then Hugo remembered what he had learned about using the subconscious mind. Before going to sleep, he talked to his deeper mind, saying, I now turn this request over to subconscious mind. It knows where my father's will is and reveals it to me. Then he condensed his request down to one word, answer. He repeated it over and over again, likely a lullaby. He went to sleep with the word answer echoing in his mind. The next morning, he woke up with the tremendous urge to visit a certain bank in downtown Los Angeles. He wondered about this. Had he heard his father mention to it once? Had he noticed a letter from the bank in his father's mail? He didn't know, but he did know that he had to check out this hunch. He went to the bank that morning. Eventually, a bank officer confirmed that there was a safe deposit box in the vault registered in the name of his late father. When the box was opened, the missing was will was discovered inside. You thought as you go to sleep, arouses the powerful latency that is within you. Suppose you are wondering if you should sell your home, buy a certain stock, sever a partnership, move to New York, or stay in Los Angeles, dissolve the present contract or take a new one. Do this. Sit quietly in your armchair or at the desk in your office. Remember that there is a universal law of action and reaction. The action is your thought. The reaction is the response from your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is reactive and reflexive. That is its nature. It rebounds, rewards, and repays. It follows the law of correspondence. It responds by corresponding. As you complete a right action, you will automatically experience a reaction or response in yourself that represents the guidance or answer of your subconscious mind. In seeking guidance, you simply think quietly about right action. This means that you are using the infinite intelligence resident in the subconscious mind of the point where it begins to use you. From there on, your course of action is directed and controlled by the subjective wisdom within you, which is all wise and omnipotent. Your decision will be right. There will be only right action because you are under the subjective compulsion to do the right thing. I use the word compulsion because the law of the subconscious is compulsion. The secret of guidance. The secret of guidance or right action is to mentally devote yourself to the right answer until you find its response in you. The response is a feeling, an inner awareness, and overpowering hunch whereby you know that you know. You have used the power of the point where it begins to use you. You cannot possibly fail or make one false step while operating under the subjective wisdom within you. You will find that all your ways are pleasantness, and all your paths are peaceful. Highlights to recall. Remember that the subconscious mind has determined the success and wonderful achievements of all great scientific workers. By giving your conscious attending attention and devotion to the solution of a perplexing problem, your subconscious mind gathers all the necessary information and presents it full blown to the conscious mind. If you are wondering about the answer to a problem, try to solve it objectively. Get all the information you can from research and also from others. If no answer comes, turn it over to your subconscious mind prior to sleep, and the answer always comes. It never fails. You do not always get the answer overnight. Keep on turning your request over to your subconscious until the day breaks and the shadows flee away. You delay the answer by thinking it will take a long time, or that is a major problem. Your subconscious has no problem, it knows only the answer. Believe that you have the answer now. Feel the joy of the answer and the way you would feel if you had the perfect answer. Your subconscious will respond to your feeling. Your any mental picture backed by faith and perseverance will come to pass through the miracle working power of your subconscious. Trust it, believe in its power, and wonders will happen as you pray. Your subconscious is the storehouse of memory, and within your subconscious are recorded all your experiences since childhood. Scientists meditating on ancient scroll temples, puzzles, and other evidence are able to reconstruct scenes of the past and make them alive today. Their subconscious mind comes to their aid. Turn over your request for a solution to your subconscious prior to sleep. Trust it and believe in it, and the answer will come. It knows all and sees all, but you must not doubt or question its powers. The action is your thought, and the reaction is the response of your subconscious mind. If your thoughts are wise, your actions and decisions will be wise. Guidance comes as a feeling, an inner awareness, an powering hunch whereby you know that you know. It is an inner sense of touch. Follow it with the simplicity of faith. Okay, and today is the end of the 12th chapter. We will start the 13th chapter in the next session. The 13th chapter is your subconscious and the wonders of sleep. Okay, if you are new on the channel, subscribe the channel and press bell icon so that you will get a notification about all new videos upload. Don't forget to like and share. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.